right, ladies and gentlemen, in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we've got a red Terran player. We're mixing the colors up a bit here, Tim. Can you tell us who it is?
It's Basa from Team Root. On Whirlwind in the very far bottom right corner, guys, it's going to be FXO's very own Gumio, your blue Terran player.
Terrorizing through the ranks of Root right now.
Oh, when did that turn pink?
What?
What the hell heck was that?
It was just saying hi to you.
What?
See? He's saying hello
Is it,
again.
it normally light up pink?
But like, if we zoom in on him, he goes back to normal.
Is that normally pink, or is that just like a patch bright? Like, is that a
No,
bug?
man. I'm telling you, he's just saying hi. He won't do it again, actually. They just do it to say hi at the beginning of the game. Never will we ever understand the mysteries of the Xel'Naga.
What? Nope, it just did it again. You lied to me.
Damn it.
That's not normal, right? I'm not going blind. That never happens. Does it? Right?
It seems like a graphical glitch.
Okay. I just want to say, am I? Oh, it's over here too.
Oh, they're saying hi to each other.
Oh, they're talking.
That's why they
to each
keep
other.
talking.
They're like teleportation beams.
Wait, now this one's talking.
That's so weird. It's like a
This
strawberry
guy is
popsicle.
Is he done talking? Okay. See, when this guy's done talking, then that's when that one starts talking.
That is so weird.
Then this one, he's still going. All right, command center first, actually, here from Gumiho.
Balls up with 2 racks, and you got to do the 2 racks afterwards because you will die to a majority of pressure that will come your way. We do have a gas for Masa, but he did follow up into a little bit on the later side when it comes to a command center, I believe. No, they're actually similar. He just went into 1 racks into a gas, so he wants to follow up into a factory very, very quick here. I just can't get over the pink. It's so...
Tim, you're acting like you've never seen pink before, man.
I know, man. It's a weird color in my game of StarCraft. The only time I've seen pink on StarCraft was on the map Fruitland. And I couldn't play on that map.
No?
No, it just...
Too distracting?
Yeah, it just jumps out at me.
I gotcha. You're an easily distracted guy.
That's
It's
right.
all right. By pink things.
Yep. And there's another one up there in the top left. GG. World's over.
TVT. Oh, get used to it, man. This could be a long game. Map is Whirlwind. Masa versus Gumiho. The set is currently tied up 2-2. If you're just tuning in, I'm Kibbles. With me is Robin today. And we have had the most ridiculous matches. You're tuning in right now, you're like, yeah, we're probably towards the end of this, right? Oh, I just got home from work. I just got home from school. No, you still got plenty of action possibly coming your way, as these guys have been very much back and forth.
Certainly true. Both players will be grabbing their expansions. Gumiho will get a little bit of a lead here, as he wants to fly down his command center. Should be falling up into his gases very soon if you would like to move into that route. You want to start taking up into fact. Oh my gosh, grab me a 3rd command center.
This actually could be a really short game.
Well, I'm looking over to Masa, and he's going to be going into Reactor Hellion, so he can get some aggression done on the natural. Marine's going to be very important for Gumiho. Has Masa actually even scouted Gumiho at all? We're going to have some Marines.
Wow, that was cute.
Scuffling around. We'll save that Marine pretty heftily. Quick check the vision. I want to know if he scouted his opponent. Yes.
Scan goes down and sees the gases going down pretty late. He can also see the barracks. So if he knows that, the thing is he does not know that these are the only structures. And yeah, this makes perfect sense. Now you run in with the Hellion. You do whatever you can to get up this ramp, because if you don't see anything, you know that Gumiho is hiding things, because these gases are too late. This 3rd barracks is not enough.
Yeah.
There are 400 minerals missing, and this is where they are.
Well, he's gonna wait for his Marines and Hellions to go and group up beside his natural.
And he knows he throws down his own 3rd.
Yep, puts his own 3rd down. Nice read there from Masa. He's getting a feel for everything in terms of timing. That scan hit around 6:15, I believe. Pretty normal scan. Falling up to the 3rd command center here for Masa, and he will be getting his medevacs out pretty quickly. Starting to move into siege tanks at the moment, and looks like we are in the long haul. We're going to have a really long game, and Whirlwind kind of lends itself to do that. You're able to get expansions pretty easily, and with it being a 4-player map, you notice how Masa didn't find his opponent until the last second, which at that point, it's too hard to decide if you're going to switch straight into aggression if you can't find out what your opponent's going for.
So, looks like Siege Tech is going to be the quick route here that Masa decides to go for. Fairly defensive play, whereas Gumiho, on the other hand, is going for 1-1 upgrades and a stim pack. So quite an investment here. We should see a tech lab and combat shields follow this up in a minute or two. He's actually going to throw down a factory and start taking his way up to Starport. Masa, of course, with the tech advantage right now, but not with so much of an upgrade advantage, Tim. He has yet to drop an engineering bay.
Yeah, really interesting way he's going for it, because he has 3 gases at the moment, which leads me to believe that he's got to be getting some more infrastructure up, and there he goes, falls up into a couple more racks. So
really big 3-base timing.
Yeah, he's going to have a
More of a
hefty amount of
2-base
popping out.
Yeah.
The question is, what is he going to stay with? Could put one of those into a one Marauder if he would like to. It'd be quite handy. Most of the time, you're going to stay on Marine Siege Tank. And it's going to start getting the aggression. On to the middle of the map. You want to start trying to contain your opponent and keep him off that third base. It's really important to prevent your opponent from doing so, especially if they go for 3 CC. If you can keep them from getting a third base, that prevents them from actually taking advantage of having that third command center so early, because they will start to overstack on SCVs.
Everything revealed to Gumiho, though. Ideally for Masa, you want to head up the ramp with just a couple of Marines first, and then follow suit with the rest. But now that the attack has been seen, Gumiho's going to be able to get his units in position to be safe against these tanks, and Masa backs off. Yep,
and he even grabs his third command center behind this as well. Knowing exactly the push that would be coming from Masa is going to make him be able to just defend in the perfect position here. Heading outside of the natural, putting more Marines down in the bottom left corner, having a Zelnaga. He has all routes literally defended. There's no way for Masa to get by this without going for a really long drop around the top right corner. And at that point, you would have missed any timings.
All right, so Gumiho going to scout to the top right here, or to the right-hand side here. Sees no third base. Pink guy saying hello.
Research complete.
Over towards the left, that's likely we're going to see the commands that are going down here in the near future, but here's the thing. Gumiho is way ahead on upgrades. You know, he's going to be starting 2-2 here in just a second as the armory completes. But Masa has been spending his money incredibly well. I have not seen this money for Masa really climb over, well, that's the highest I've seen it yet, actually. Whereas Gumiho has been fairly sitting around 400, 400, 500, 500 for the last couple of minutes. He has not been able to spend this money as well, though he's about to start 2-2. There it goes.
Look at Gumiho, man. Everything. He's going to really start just hammering up the production. You're going to see supply really start to pop up as well, especially with the upgrades having 2-2. He'll be able to get really efficient trades in every regard. I feel like Gumiho is pretty far ahead, to be honest. I know everything's looking pretty good for Masa, but in terms of tech, in terms of his infrastructure, in terms of the economy, he's going to be getting ahead of Masa. And you can see here, actually, it's starting to get 8 to 10 ahead at each moment. As Masa is just now getting his third. It's looking really good for Gumiho. But again, it is TVT, so engagements are really where it all matters.
Yeah, Masa seemed to be investing a little bit more into either going for a big timing, you know, with those early siege tanks, or something of that nature. He's about to have combat shields wrap up now at this point, but yeah, he invested a lot into the earlier stages of the game, delaying those upgrades. He's got 1-1 about to complete here. His armory is going to finish pretty on time with that, but 2-2's already halfway done for Gumiho. And he's got vehicle weapons, whereas, you know, Masa has not yet even started that upgrade. Masa's just starting Stim.
Well, both players feeling each other out, getting some scans done, trying to get a feel where they might be exactly. Gumiho already moving into his fourth base here. And for the most part, Masa's pretty covered in terms of any aggression that could come from Gumiho. The Gumiho style of dropping all over the place. He has units down in the bottom right corner. He has his natural pretty well covered, and he has third just units all over the place as well. So Masa's just playing really defensive because he's expecting Gumiho to do his trademark aggression. And the thing is, Gumiho just going for tech. He's just going to go rush up an economy, get as much tech as he can possibly, which means he's just really outplaying Masa by going for a different route than he normally would.
Oh, Masa almost getting into position there to trap Gumiho, but wasn't able to quite do it. And this is a great timing for Masa right now, but he's going to get caught here a little with his reinforcements. Gumiho, 2 free tanks is very nice. I'll take that for Christmas any day. And Masa is now down over 30 supply to FXO Gumiho.
Gumiho was setting up for a flank there, but instead got some reinforcements, so definitely didn't take that trade as you mentioned. It was essentially for free. He did do a bit of a stem, but the medevacs will go ahead and...
he's trapped, man.
Yeah, he can't move out. There
and
is
2-2's about to finish.
Yeah, it looks like Gumiho was just waiting for that. Waiting for his opponent to unsiege.
Yep. Killing off a couple of the Marines here. Gumiho is actually, he's coming in from the top, coming in from the bottom, not hitting it synchronized, but I think it's enough.
Medevac drop was perfect. He came in with one drop to drop some Marines to make the siege tanks miss everything. And that was just a perfect executed play from Gumiho, crushing the army of Masa, 184 to 130. Nothing Masa could do at that point.
Nope.
It's just really unfortunate he moved out, and Gumiho was already sharking away, looking for a situation like that. 3-3 upgrades already on the way at the same time. Gumiho is so far ahead of Masa right now.
3-3 and +2 vehicle weapons on the way as well. Gumiho 60 supply ahead of his opponent, but you know, we talk about TVT a lot. TVT, Kevin agrees with me on this. I'm wondering your thoughts, Tim. Is this the easiest matchup to throw? Well, we're about to find out. Masa coming in right now. Getting a little bit of engagement, picking off a couple of tanks, but wow, his Marines are just so strong with 2-2. He cleans everything up.
Yeah, you got to be Michael Vick to throw a game this hard, man. He's got such great upgrades. His engagements are perfect. His flanks are doing well. He's going to grab some SCVs at the same time. With the medevacs healing, the 2-2 upgrades are just way too much. SCVs getting prodded off. He could even get this orbital. The orbital is going to go down. And Gumio now on 4 bases. Masa trying to find a way to get ahead, though, has grabbed the expansion in the very far top right corner, so effectively he'll be back on 3 bases again, but he lost so many SCVs already. He's so far behind, man. 196 to 112.
Yeah, Gumiho's going to be able to push for the win here. There's nothing that Masa can do. SCV's not off the line here to defend, coming too late. And Gumiho should be able to win this right now.
Yeah, with the siege tanks are doing a pretty good job, actually, but with the Marine 10 behind these trees, a little bit on the harder side for Masa to go ahead and focus fire. Medevac just healing on through. And it looks like he'll barely hold. Yes, with the reinforcements, he will do so, but so much damage was done there. Now, Gumio needs to pull his Medevacs back. Don't lose those. That's really important. He's still got rallied units coming across the middle of the map, and it's slowly going to break on through. Gumio knows the game is over here, so he's okay with just kind of throwing units away, but you got to be careful because, again, as you mentioned, you actually kind of can't throw away TBTs.
Yeah, he's only got a 70 supply advantage, now about 65, and counting. But, yeah, Masa really can't come back from this. I mean, he is, on 2 bases at this point. He just lost he lost, like, all his SCVs. He's behind by 45 SCVs.
Jeez, man.
But they do have about the same army supply. Only Gumiho slightly ahead, but once 3-3 and +2 is done, because the thing is, the upgrades right now are identical for these guys. So Masa's forces can fight against these.
Wow.
That was cute.
Good save. Well done. So 3-3's about to finish up with +2, so Gumio will once again retain his upgrade advantage that he had earlier. Just wants to make sure his opponent grabs the 3rd, and again, Masa has that base in the top right corner. So if Gumio is too patient, Masa could make some plays and start moving his way on back. Stem forward, going to engage right away. Siege tanks are already sieged up, but Gumio does not care because remember that 3-3 is going to allow him to kill the front line of Marines. Needs a split, and it's going to kill off these siege tanks, splitting the Marines as well. Focuses 1 down, saves 1 actually with the medevac, and kill off that last siege tank. Well done here by Gumio with the siege tank on the low ground. Will be killing off the Marines as well, and Masa forced to pull back, but is still retaining his medevacs.
All right, well, with 3-3 done, I think that should be the end here for Masa. He was able to hold on all this time, but now the fact of having a much smaller economy than his opponent, in fact, half the size in pretty much all regards, and having worse upgrades, it's all going to come to a point right here as Gumiho comes in for a drop and a push and closes out this game.
Yeah, he's going to try and drop on the siege tank from behind and then just push up the front down this ramp. It's going to be a little bit on the harder side to do. It's really not the most cost-effective way to do it, but when you have these many units, it doesn't really matter. There goes the drop. It gets focused down so quickly. Marine is dealt with, but he is going to kill off the siege tanks and just moves forward right again. And doing a nice job of microing his Marines and keeping them on the split side here so siege tanks don't kill them off instantly.
Once again, we're down to just a couple Marines, though. All right, too many tanks, I think. As only 1 tank does remain for Masa. 110 supply advantage for Gumiho, guys. He's going to take it. GG goes down for Masa.
All right, man. And again, all that came down to that flank in the middle of the map when Masa was trying to move out, and we had Gumio sharking around the top left corner with some Marines, and then he just came in with a perfect engagement. He brought a medevac first, dropped some Marines, forced the siege tanks to blow their load essentially on the first shots, and then flank everywhere and kill everything.
Long cooldown, of course, on their attack really takes a long time for siege tanks to be able to fire that Crucio shot cannon again. So Gumiho takes that game, and FXO now has the lead for the first time in this set. So big congratulations to him. Who's he gonna be facing off against next? I'm gonna find out before we throw it to this commercial. But in the meantime, I want to tell you guys about 2 things. 1, special offer right now, IGN.com/IPL6 promo. You can score yourself some free tickets courtesy of Alienware. The page is actually really cool. You come up there, it's like, Alienware, IPL 5 was the sickest event ever on planet Earth. Are you going to be at IPL 6? You should. The tickets are free, courtesy of Alienware, so head on over there, guys. IGN.com/IPL6 promo.
Yeah, they're free tickets, and there's 1,000 of them, too, so you need to get out there really quickly. If everyone in the chat goes out and buys one now, they'll be gone. Or gets one for free now, they'll be gone by the time you even click on it. So get out there and get your free tickets. Only 1,000 of them being put out for free for IPL 6 in Las Vegas. So oh my gosh, StarCraft is crashing on us. We want to find out who you're going to be playing against. Who do you think's going to be thrown out, man?
I hate that, by the way, the circle that spins around because it reminds me of Vista. FXO's looking really good right now, but Root has had the lead the entire evening. So, oh goodness.
Bring it out.
the big guns.
Yeah, they're bringing out the newest edition. Oh, second newest. Sage being brought out for Root here to face off against Gumiho. So some Korean on Korean action.
I was watching his stream the other day, man. Very
the
impressive
one that was on Reddit?
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing very, very well. So, guys, Sage versus Gumiho will be coming up next for you for Root versus FXO. Let's run to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.